don't got, you're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
There's a little snake in the grass.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
No forget Jesus, people.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Hey, pussy, are you still there?
I'm back.
Who the fuck is that guy? Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
I would like to introduce.
Welcome to the MMA for Money show, episode 80. In this show, we will be interviewing UFC stud Gustavo Lopez before his big bout at UFC Fight Night Brunson vs. Holland on March 20th. I am Mike Copenhaver, aka Real Mike. You can find me at Don't Cope Just Win on Twitter. You can find Gustavo at Gustavo11 Lopez. I'm also joined by a producer of the MMA for Money show, T. You can find him at at 504_Saints. So make sure to give them and the show a follow at MMA for Money show. Gustavo, how you doing, my brother?
Man, amazing. Really just fucking enjoy my life. The last 3-4 weeks been nothing but just being in a good state of mind. It's funny because we did the VO2 Max at the UFC PI, and I was in fight shape 8 weeks out. So already the last 8 weeks just been nothing but just, keeping my weight, contain my leaning out more, making the weight cut even a little easier, and just fine tuning all the little things. It's like a sharp blade, just
nice, dude. That's what I like to hear from.
Go.
That's what I like to hear from my boy. Sharpening the samurai sword over there. T, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Excited to be here with Gustavo. Cool.
All right. Well, also, if you subscribe to us on Haps, we've reached the point where we can accept monthly sponsorships. This is super exciting for the show. So for as little as $1 a day, contribute to the show and be a part of the MMA for Money team. You can find the show on Haps, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, RSS feeds. We're also on YouTube for both full-length and short videos. Subscribe and never miss a show. Like, comment, and share to spread the word. Now, Gustavo, firstly, thanks for joining the show. How have you been? And, how's training going?
Bro, training been going great. I've been feeling sharp and just working on my game. My striking is something that we've always been slowly getting better and better. I feel sharp, and I still have more to improve, but I've been feeling good, man. I'm seeing punches come. I'm seeing setups. And my wrestling, my ground has been, again, phenomenal. I feel sharp. I feel actually stronger than I've ever been. Stronger, faster, actually smaller and lighter and leaner. So, talked to my Bo at the UFC PI, and I'm lifting like a 45 or 55er size.
Nice.
A 30 body. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be a fun night.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I'm obviously a huge fan of you, ever since we first met you and we jumped on board the Gustavo train. But the first thing I got to get out of the way is how's our dog? How's the number one dog, Yoshi, doing?
Yoshi. Doing good. Yoshi.
He chilling? Eating those good snacks still?
Bro, he's just living life. He's getting a little thick, but he's been just, living his best life, man. He's
nice.
Spoiled. Bro, check this out. This is his bed.
Oh, it's better than my bet.
My pit bull would be jealous, dude.
Bro,
big time.
It's huge. I saw that I think I was at World Market, and I'm like, Yoshi will like this. Because he had to look a little bit that just fit him, and you know what? I'm doing good. If I'm eating, my boy's eating.
Yeah, man. Yoshi's pimping, dude.
Hey, family first, baby. And so, what's really cool about you being in training camp right now is that your good friend Joe Benavidez is also in a full training camp almost at the same time, correct?
Yeah, exactly. We got a lot of good rounds in, getting him ready for his fight, man. He looks sharp, just sharper than ever. He's one of the guys that I've always admired and actually just love to just be around him because his way of thinking and how he's been there for so long. He's been in the top 10, the top 5 for a decade. So it's like, it's not just any kind of fighter. He's been a guy that understands the system and understands, how things are supposed to work. And he kind of he gives me these little pointers that he's been working on, and I do a lot of stuff he does now. I try to I steal as much as I can from him and just, learn all those little cool little tricks, because he, again, us.
Yeah, well, those OGs, like Joe Benavidez, we're huge fans of Joe B over here. I've also subscribed to his new podcast. I think it's Joe B and Olivia at Home.
Yeah,
Super entertaining. So you tell Joe
awesome.
B, he's doing a great job. We love him here at the MMA for Money show. So I can't wait to see Joe Benavidez dominate here to come shortly. But other than Joe Benavidez, is there any other training partners that you want to shout out that just gave you some good rounds for this fight?
Sterling for his upcoming fight, man. He moved his camp over to Extreme Couture because being able to come to the UFC PI and then working with Eric, Eric has been an amazing mentor for everybody, and just his way of thinking has been like elevating the game.
I didn't hear the name. Who are you talking? Who'd you say?
Sterling.
Oh,
Aljamain.
Aljo. Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's a huge addition to the Vegas
Yeah, for
Couture.
sure.
So
Yeah,
I didn't know that and didn't even think about that, but that's an awesome addition for you to have some jujitsu rounds in there and wrestling
yeah.
especially. Um,
He's phenomenal fighter. Best of luck. I think he has the ability to become the champion this weekend. So I'm rooting for this guy.
oh, we're rooting for him here too at the MMA for Money show. I'm a big Aljo fan. I think that his size and his grappling is underrated for this weekend, and so hopefully he'll get to showcase that and put you on to sleep for me. Um,
Hey, make some money.
Definitely. So when did you get the call for this a certain opponent, Adrian Yanez? When did that come about?
Oh, we had this fight 16 weeks out. It's been
Wow.
a minute, and we've slowly been game planning and working the system and understanding that he's a phenomenal striker. He's a good striker, very clean looking striker. But there's not that much information about his ground. So who
Mhm.
knows? He might get really good on the ground too. But I've been with the best in the world, and those best fighters, the best ground fighters, they're like, man, you're different. You're a different size. And me at 35, bro, I'm a monster. I'm a monster.
Hell yeah.
I'm a monster in the huge sea of sharks. I'm that big old megalodon that's gonna go out and eat these sharks up.
Oh, I 100% believe it. I've done a little bit of tape study on Adrian Yanez myself. He definitely is a pretty good striker. He has a good body shot, left hook that I noticed, or it could come high as well. But you also need to be able to you need to be coming forward to unleash his type of arsenal. My boy is not going to be letting you come fucking forward at him. You're going to be going backwards. Your kicks aren't going to work. Your strikes aren't going to work. My boy's going to be up against your ass against the cage, put you down on your ass, be fucking all over you like a spider monkey. So I know Adrian Yanez definitely has decent striking, but he ain't on the level of my boy Gustavo Lopez. We've told you since the first time Gustavo Lopez
It's
came
different,
on.
man. It's a different kind of ground. People that think they're gonna go against me, and it's like, whoa, it's a little different, man. I feel heavier than a 35er. I feel like a 45, 55er. My pressure is different, and the ability to move around. And now, because I'm working my striking so much, my striking is actually dangerous. And
Oh
it's crazy
yeah.
because
Yeah,
lately
dude.
people
We
been,
watched a
oh,
few
Gustavo,
clips of you, and whew, you peeled a few
yeah,
people.
We'll
We
we'll
got a
bring we'll
clip
bring
we're gonna show in a little
yeah.
while, and
We'll
man,
bring that
whew.
up later, but we got some KO highlights of you that we'll bring up because we had some fun with those. But your striking is no joke and nothing to mess with. But I just
that's
don't,
that.
you got the PI Performance Center on your side still, right?
Yes, 100%. I've been
So
there daily. It's just amazing.
it's so valuable, man, and it's just so good for your body. You're going to be so strong and so mentally balanced. And I just Adrian Yanez, great kid, great fight, decent fighter, but he ain't on the level of my boy. I just can't wait for you to showcase your skills, man, because to me, the world still does not understand how talented you are. Not just talented as an MMA fighter, but you're also a really smart businessman. Got
Thank
into investing like we love to invest. We love stocks every single morning. Gustavo
you.
Lopez and us, we check our crypto and our stocks right when the stock market opens. So like I said, Adrian Yanez, I'm not talking too much shit about him. Like I said, he just has a lot to learn. He ain't on the level of my boy quite yet. But
He looks good. Looks like a good up and coming kid. He'll be great in the future after he evolves his skills. But I feel like I have more experience than the guy. You know,
100%,
you know,
100%, dude.
older, different training partners, been around the best in the world, and not saying he's been looking great. Good for him, But I'm
Yep.
excited for the fight. I'm gonna
This
go out and showcase, man.
it's the Gustavo time now. It's Gustavo's time. So what about Coach Giff? How's he doing and his family, and how is your things with him?
Gift been absolutely amazing, man. Him and his little daughter he went out there during Christmas and spent time with her, and just Gift is just different, man. He's a wizard on the on his striking and how we've been working defense and head movement, and striking and fit-ins all together. It's phenomenal, man. It's absolutely the best addition I've ever made in my camp. He is just incredible. He's actually just a straight up forward guy that's gonna tell you, hey man, there's some days you're like, bro, you suck today. Get your shit together. What's going on? You know,
I like that honesty.
You need that in your life.
You do.
It helps me get better, and I've gone so much better since I have it in my life. You see my striking from a couple years ago, and then now it's like, just a different person. And then my ground was good, even better. So now I can hit you. Lately, like I said, I've been knocking dudes out, and it's not like I'm going for the knockout. It's just my transition to get you down is to hit you a couple times. Some people just don't get up.
No, yeah. Well, I want to give him some love, Coach Giff. I know he's a big part of your success and your career over there. So tell him once again we appreciate him putting in the time for our boy Gustavo Lopez, because without him we ain't nothing. So I have a couple fan questions for you, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
One of them is from camp. I guess individually for each opponent, do you change your camp specifically to that person?
No, not at all.
Awesome.
The game plan is we don't really change like, oh, we need to do this because of this person. It's our game plan works. Hit this guy super hard, fuck him up, take his back, beat his ass, fucking finish to get out of the round.
Hell yeah.
Game plan hasn't changed since the beginning.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
That's right.
Like, we don't like it's hard to work. Like a lot of people work on like, oh, this guy's really good at getting taken down, so we're gonna work takedown defense. I'm like, okay, cool, but I'm more offensive. You're gonna be defending my takedowns here and there, and maybe you can stop one, but you're gonna stop the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. If I get a body lock on you, you're gonna be able to stop me. Able to get up. We run a new Rome series that we're running that hasn't even been out yet, so it's just we're running a lot. We're doing a lot of new technique that hasn't been out in the public. It's new stuff that we've been working on, and we haven't even showcased it yet. A lot of people hasn't seen my full ground potential, and I know it's good. I know it's one of the best because I've done it on a lot of people. Just lately, I just been hitting people so hard. It's just
put them to sleep.
I haven't had time to show it.
Yeah,
we got a nice clip. We're gonna show that in a little while.
Definitely. I'm gonna take a second to just say hello to the people in the chat. We got 169 people live right now. We got Vince Guzman over in Alhambra. Appreciate you tuning in, Vince. We got Jamie Birch. We got Jackie Girl. We got a Prime Jason Trillo in the house. We just want to thank you all for tuning in and being a part of the show. Another question has it been difficult to get usual sparring partners because of COVID?
No, not at all. Extreme Couture has been running on full control, man. We've had packed rooms. We have both sides on the mat, the UFC at the Extreme being packed. We have a ton of 35ers. We just got I forgot the guy's name. He just fought for the Bellator title and lost, but we have a bunch of new guys that's just being able to come in. We have amazing bunch of 35ers, 45ers, 25ers. And again, we have Sterling, we have Joe Benavidez, we have all these amazing fighters, and Boston Salmon, another great striker, a friend of mine that's been able to help me with my striking, and like, hey man, keep this up, move this way, certain angles that we need to work on. And he's been an amazing addition in my life, and just all these, like, it's great to have all these cool guys that can help you get better. So it's been blessed, been truly blessed, and nothing really has changed, nothing has stopped. COVID or not, we've just been tugging along, and we just been winning, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, man, you really are super blessed. We all are when you take a look at things, but definitely you put yourself surrounded by great energy. Guys like Joe Benavidez to tutor you and mentor you. You couldn't pay for the type of advice and mentorship that guy offers you. So it's just really special that you get to spend time with him. And are you still training with Cody Stamen as well?
Yeah, Cody Stamon's. We've been helping him get ready for his fights. It's funny because we were helping him get ready for Marab, and actually Marab showed up at Extreme, and actually I got a couple rounds in with him, and it was funny. We were wrestling one day, and I took him down, and we were working some stuff, and he's like jokingly, bro, don't ask for a rematch, and I'm like, I know.
Yeah, hey, tell him to listen to the MMA for Money show's podcast after that, and we know, bro, we know you don't want none of my boy no more.
Yeah,
because you didn't want none then.
We took that fight on on a 20-hour notice, cut 17 pounds.
Yep.
He felt me different, in a full camp, and I'm sure he's not in crazy shape, but technique wise, I feel like I'm better than him. Yoshi, come here,
dude. And now with the PI, you've been basically at the PI Performance Center for over a year straight now, right? Isn't that about?
Yeah.
So your body, bro, is at a peak level. It's a different story. Hi, Yoshi. That's the favorite dog of the MMA for Money show. Everyone out there, if you're watching the live video, not only Gustavo Lopez, a stud and stellar man, but we got Yoshi, the best dog in the world. So, what I was also another question we had was, do you ever pay attention to the odds of the fights for betting wise?
A little bit here and there. I have a bunch of guys that I know that bet big money on fights, and they're like, "Hey man, you're a plus 160." I'm like, "Good,
send it."
I'm glad I'm an underdog. We're just gonna make more money.
Yeah,
didn't we bet him last fight?
Oh yeah, we bet.
That was easy money, bro.
Oh yeah,
good looks on that.
Definitely. So all right, well, since I got basically all the boring journalism out of the way, dude, we got to get to this knockout that we found of yours. It was at Combate 42. It was you versus Joey Rouquet, I believe it was, right?
Yes.
Holy shit, dude. Let me play this for you real fast, guys, and just let you just kind of watch this thing. I mean, I've seen knockouts before. I've seen lots of people do some funny things. I worked on the ambulance, so I've seen some real funny positions. But Jesus, dude, look at you knock this dude out.
I could see Gustavo smiling before he did that.
He looks like he's doing the nay on the floor after you knocked him out, bro. I mean, what goes through your mind after something like that? Or like, did you see it before you threw it? I mean,
that's what I'm wondering, because I saw you smiling like you were loving it, and then you just peeled him after that.
I love what I do. I'm super blessed to be able to do this amazing lifestyle. And bro, like in the cage, you see me. It's like you see me just enjoying the process and being. Even when I find Marab, I'm just smiling because I'm happy. I'm happy in there, man. I enjoy the process and I love what I do.
Yeah, that's when you know you a real fighter, bro.
Look at this dude. Look what you did to this dude right here, bro. It's like, look at this guy. Bro, look at the dude, the nay. Oh, the nay. Dude, it's unreal the power that you unleash on that guy's chin, we went back on the videos and we just could not stop laughing at that freaking video, man.
On ESPN, like top 10. I think got like top 3, top 4, top 5.
You didn't retire that dude, did you? Did he keep fighting after that?
I think he's still fighting. I think he's still signed with Combate, so I'm sure he's gonna. He's a tough fighter.
The first fight you had against him, I think you submitted him. Did you get a decision or?
I kind of like a rear naked choke.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yep.
Then he kind of tapped really quick. A bunch of excuses came out later that he wasn't in shape. He took the short notice. Like, hey, man.
No, the Paulo Costa, I drank wine excuses.
Yeah.
But this time, when I found him the last time, there's like, what could he say to that?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like in jiu-jitsu when you tap a guy a bunch of times and he's like, "Oh, I'm out of shape, bro. I don't feel good, or I'm not really here." It's like, well, I don't really care, bro. You just got tapped out 5 times. I mean, you can make all excuses you want. I mean, it was either I was superior than you or you were shitty. I don't know what it is, bro. But you making excuses ain't gonna help your game next week.
That's true.
Yeah, Costa with the wine, dude. That's classic right there.
So,
I seen him tweet yesterday. He was like, I'm still undefeated when I'm sober. That's what he said.
Oh, dude, he's dreaming, man. While we're on the knockout subject, what did you get to watch Frankie Edgar versus the Corey Sandhagen bout?
Yeah. Oh,
dude,
that was
unit with our MMA for Money Prime, the owner of our podcast, of our website, of everything. He also has cancer as well, and so they were in the same wing for a long time. So we got a lot of personal insight with Frankie Edgar. We never ever will say nothing bad about Frankie. He's just a legend, a scholar. So man, dude, that knockout was vicious though, bro. You know. So what goes through your mind when you see that? Do you think that he should not fighting anymore, or do you think that it's just that was just a knee?
Was just a beautiful placed knee by Sayhangan. It wasn't anything wrong that Eddie did. It wasn't like it could have been anybody. Anyone came in a situation that was just a perfect timing knee.
Yeah, that's just one of them shots, man.
People would be like, "Oh, Eddie's done." No, of course not. He's a legend. He's still an amazing fighter. That was just a beautiful placed knee, and like the timing was perfect.
Yeah,
it could have been knocked. It would have been knocked out.
It really was beautiful. But I mean, like I said, I didn't want to see it. No one really wants to see it, but it is what it is when you're in this type of sport. It's kind of like the Gladiator Coliseum, you know, those old school gladiators. They got thrown out there too to the young lions.
Mm-hmm.
So, but while we're on the knockout subject, I guess as well, we'll keep it going. Did you see that Blades and Lewis knockout where Lewis KO'd Blades stiff?
I missed that one.
Oh,
I got it. Check it out.
Oh, well, you can peep it real fast. Well, what's crazy is, Derek Lewis gets away with not be, you're working your ass off since 5 a.m.
And they're like, kind of give it up, and then I'm still gonna drown them some more.
Hell yeah, dude. So I like to hear. So is there anyone of Extreme Couture that you've trained with or that you met that just really surprised you on their skill, jiu-jitsu wise or striking, where you're just like, holy shit, dude?
No, man, not really. Everybody's like, I know they're great. Sterling, amazing back control. Joe B has always been an amazing on the ground too. I've been talking to him about his body work is amazing, and when he gets you on the ground, his pressure is incredible. I'm like, bro, how do you do it? I always pick their brain because they're so good at it. And other than being amazed, I'm amazed about it. But I always want to learn from these guys because they're fucking incredible.
You're smart. You're soaking up like a sponge,
Yeah, they're the top fighters in the world for a reason. So if I got the chance to be next to these guys, I'm gonna ask these questions. Like, bro, how do you do this? I want to see it. Show me how you do it.
Yeah, I'd be doing the same thing, dude.
We're all family. We all like to help each other.
Yeah, it's kind of like very much our betting community and our stock trading community and cryptocurrency. We're all a very tight group. We all want to see each other do better. I want every single person to be less stressed in years to come. So if you invest 5 to 10% of every single month's salary in stocks or crypto, you're going to be better off down the road. You're going to be happier. You're going to be much more free. And so
unless you invested this week.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, this week today was a good day to buy if you like blood. Me and Gustavo, we woke up and we were like, oh shit, there's blood all over the waters. Oh, let me snap.
I nearly turned the computer off. I'm like,
bye. Yeah, I'm a savage, and I was like,
I was happy. I was up at the end of the day, but this morning I was down like 3-4 grand.
I'm down more than that because my Tesla. I was an early shareholder with Tesla, so I got in at $120 before it went to $2,500, split 5 ways, and so. But it was bad this morning, bro. I looked at it and I was like, wait, motherfucker, I put more money into a Tesla.
Y'all talking about stocks? Stocks drop?
Yeah.
I don't even look at stocks. All I do is crypto. I don't.
Yeah, T's a really good crypto trader. We told you about a few coins, that Nexo and Ocean that we told you about last time. That coin has flown. We've made a tremendous amount of money on that.
I need to get more into crypto. I don't understand it yet, so I haven't gotten into it, but I definitely need more knowledge about it.
Yeah, just hit me up, dude. Whatever you want. Any questions, just holler at me, man. I got you.
Yeah, you're sharp. You're sharp as shit, so you'll love it, man. It's some 007 trading shit. So what is I know you have a community of trading and friends, but you always tweet about. I always see this one specific stock, or you have that you. What's one of your favorites?
Gary St. Lion is one of the fighters. He fights for one, but he's super intelligent, amazing crypto guy, amazing stock guy. A lot of OTC stocks, a lot of like penny stocks that we just buy when they're just super low.
Nice. Oh yeah. So, if you hit on them pennies, you make good money, man. The penny stocks.
One morning I woke up an extra six grand on my bank account. I'm like,
oh, dude, so, it feels good when that happens.
It feels good.
Yeah, the penny stocks are similar to the crypto market. The crypto market kind of runs the same way. Like
Very
when
similar.
They go up versus BTC, they run like a penny stock.
Yeah, well, like I said, we love to have you on the MA for Money show. I don't want to take too much more of your time because you've been up since 5 a.m. this morning. I got pretty much every single question that I wanted to get through, and we got a little bit of investing advice in there. So I just can't thank you enough for your time, Gustavo. You really are just a gentleman, a great athlete, and a person to look up to. I can't wait to watch your fight coming in 2 weeks and watch you just rear naked choke this dude to sleep.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that, man.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely looking for the finish. I'm trying. I got some big trips that going. I got to fly out to Miami literally the next week, man. I got this business meeting, big meeting in Miami with a bunch of investors, a bunch of big guys. So we got to go down there. I think on a Tuesday, meet up with them, and then my buddy's 40th birthday, Danny Lockhart, one of my mentors out there for his birthday. So we're gonna spend some time out there, do some investing, do some marketing. I got this whole new fashion designer called Camille Flawless. She's a high-end fashion designer that does like runway models and like A1 celebrities gowns and stuff. Like they're like 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand dollar dresses, man. They're incredible. So
Crazy.
I'm helping her with the whole business side of it, and because I'm a photographer as well. I do a lot of her shoots too, so it's kind of fun to play with. I think I posted a couple of my Air Force Ones with the Swarovski in it.
Yeah.
Bro, it's slick stuff, and it's super exciting stuff. We
Awesome.
just had a
Yeah, cool.
just week ago. We just, and I got like I said, I have my hands in everything, man. I just sponsored a football team. I just sponsored another a volleyball team just recently. One of Danny's Lockhart's nieces is one of the number one recruit. It's gonna be the number one recruit in the nation for volleyball, and so we kind of helping her out right now in this pandemic time, and kind of giving her the ability to continue and grow. So I love giving back to the community. I love investing in family and friends, and also in just anything that's gonna make big money.
Yeah, well, you seem like a real sharp cat, and everybody, the more funnel, I would say you need as many funnels as you can going into your bank, So you're very smart, looking at those other endeavors for you to, further your life. Because after fighting, you got a lot of other things to look forward to. You're a lot brighter than most of the guys, sadly, that are fighters. So, but I can't thank you enough, Gustavo Lopez, for your time here today. I just literally can't. I wish you the best every single time that you go out there. I'd like to thank every single person that's in here live. We have 265 people live watching us across the platforms. So to each and every single one of you guys who've tuned in to watch our boy Gustavo Lopez shoot his shit, I can't thank you enough for the support for the MMA for Money show, for the support for our boy Gustavo Lopez. And until next time, let's roll.